Hello, my name is Inderkum, and I'm your host for this episode of the College and Career Readiness podcast. Today we are joined by our special guest, Roxanne Lupino. But remember, Tigers, take control of your future. Join the California Army National Guard and serve your community during local and state emergencies. You'll learn marketable skills, earn a paycheck, and get money for school. Contact Sergeant Aquino today at 916-233-7615. So, Miss Lupino, what is the career technical education offered at ARC?
So Career Technical Education, otherwise known as CTE, and now just Career Education. So you'll hear it with the T dropped. We're going to CE. It is really hands-on careers. So I'll name about 15 different pathways that we offer at ARC, and that is agriculture and natural resources, arts, media and entertainment, building trades and construction, education, children and family services, energy and utilities, engineering and design, fashion and interior design, finance and business, health science, medical technology, hospitality, tourism and recreation, information technology, manufacturing, product development, marketing, sales and services, public services, and transportation, finally.
So you'd say that there's something for everybody here?
Absolutely. If you like a hands-on career, this is right up your alley.
And is this only offered at American River College?
It's offered at probably a lot of community colleges, but we offer a lot more than those community colleges. And so we probably have the most programs of anybody around, so you get a really wide variety of career education opportunities.
Nice. How much does it cost to be a part of the program?
So that's wonderful news. We have first year free. So it's also called the Promise Grant. And it doesn't matter if you make high income, low income, you'll get first year free if you are entering college for the first time at any California community college. So we have this going at American River College. And so potentially you could earn financial aid on top of this and make money by going to school.
Nice. And, sorry, what are some of the benefits from doing this at ARC?
Well, career education is really unique in that you can make money really quickly. So in the past, you've had to go to school for 4 years to make a decent wage, right? But career education gives you the unique opportunity to go to school for 6 to 8 weeks or 2 years and enter the workforce right away, making a really high wage.
And how will having these specific skills help anyone as a student in that field that they choose?
So, for example, building trades. So people in construction right now who are working in construction, their average age is 45. So that means they're about to retire. They're just a few years off of retirement. So there's a huge demand for people who are in career education. Businesses really, really want students who are young and ready to work in something hands-on. So there's a really high demand, which means you'll get a career right away, which is really unique and maybe different from a humanities degree where you might have to search for years before you find the position that you want and can start earning money.
So I know money is a really big issue or deal breaker for a lot of students that want to go to college. So going to CTE at ARC, how would it I'm sorry, scratch that question. Are there any opportunities that are offered while being in the program or after the program?
Yes, but I do want to go back to your question about being finances being a barrier, because I think that is a wonderful question and we should talk about that. So first of all, myself and Nancy in our department can absolutely come out to your school, help you apply, help you get set up with financial aid, and everything to kind of break that barrier for you to be able to afford school, right? Because it's expensive if you don't know those tools. Now, ARC is not expensive if you go through the right pathway to get there, right? Because it's free first year, and then you can get financial aid on top of it. Now, every other school and university, I can't say the same. They're very expensive, and yes, you can apply for financial aid, but you don't get that first year free unless you're going to another California community college.
In the United States Army and Army Reserve, leadership is earned every day. In addition to earning leadership, you can earn up to $80,000 towards your college degree. For more information, contact Staff Sergeant Coombe at 916-214-6457.
So going back to the opportunities, are there any opportunities that are specific to like while you're in the program, whereas like instead of like all the opportunities you'll have after?
Yes, so another example, in our design program, you can get an internship and work while you're going to school and gain really amazing experience to where employers are really incentivized to hire you directly after you're graduated from the program.
And going back to being able to choose like your pathway and how long it takes you, around like roughly how long do you think it would take like the average person like to finish the program?
I would say it varies, but oftentimes if you're going for an AA degree or an AS degree, it would take 2 years, give or take. So if you are, let's say, going to school part-time and you're working full-time, of course that's going to take you longer. But if you're dedicated and you take 15 units every semester, you can definitely get out in 2 years. And for certificate programs, it can be even less.
And I know school is not for everybody, so is CTE is it more school or is it more like hands-on training?
I am so glad you asked that question, because that's probably the reason why we're so unique, is that it's not your typical academic setting, right, that you're used to from high school or maybe other classes that you've taken. So this is going to be quality education from trained professors, but you're going to do hands-on stuff in the classroom. Let's say you enter the culinary arts program. You're going to be baking, cooking, learning how to do everything right away. Very little lecture time. In most classes there is no lecture time, so it's really nice for a student who just wants to get up, move around, and start doing something with their hands, basically.
Yeah, because I know that's really important for a lot of people who think that like, well, I don't like being in a classroom, so I don't want to go to college.
Yeah, and some students are burnt out from high school sometimes, and they want a new environment. And I think there's a huge misconception that they have to go to an expensive for-profit trade school or even some expensive nonprofit trade schools, where we have career education right in your back door at American River College.
And I know earlier you touched on certificate degrees and extra credentials, so does CTE allow you to get any extra credentials that you may need for the job that you want to do?
Yeah, really good question. So a lot of people, as they finish their general education, don't realize that they probably, along some point, have done enough coursework to qualify for a certificate. So they may not even know. So it's really worthwhile to come see us, talk to us, because having a certificate, whether you're planning on transferring or going straight into the workforce, is really beneficial.
And last but not least, how would you get into the program? Because it sounds like something I personally would be interested in, and I know a lot of my peers may be interested in. So yeah, how would you get into the program?
So anyone can apply. You just have to have either a GED or a high school diploma and basically apply. And the application process can be tricky, so come see us and we'll absolutely walk you through the process.
What does it take to get in?
So to particular programs, they might have some prerequisites, but oftentimes any beginner can start any program.
Nice. And last but not least, what is your personal favorite thing about the program that like stands out to you the most?
I love that students can enter college and be in school for a very short amount of time and start the career really quickly, because that's very important. Time is money, right? So the more time you spend in college, the more money you're spending, and you're not earning money, right? So the faster you finish, the faster you start earning and can start your life.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ms. Lupino.
Get the skills to be a beauty professional. We offer hands-on training alongside creative artists and industry leaders in a fully equipped modern salon through our cosmetology, barbering, and aesthetics program. Call 916-418-7223 or visit federico.edu and start your new career today.